Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears will need to be on top of their game if they want to come away with win number 9 on the season. It's the Bills going up against the Bears. With that, let's get out to Soldier Field. Standing by for the call, here are Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
All right, thank you much, Larry. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Tonight, we start Week 11 of the NFL season with a good one here between the Buffalo Bills and the Chicago Bears. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. And with this offense, one guy to key in on defensively is Kevin White.
Had to battle injuries at the start of his career, but boy, he's ready to fulfill his promise. An absolute beast downfield.
He'll drop to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Aaron Williams. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he's not going anywhere to start the night. They stop him at the line of scrimmage. And they give this time to the tailback. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
All right, partner, despite my eating habits, I'm not big enough to play offensive tackle, nor am I quick enough.
Big, bad, and bougie.
Nowadays, and their speed, those guys have to be able to punch and dance, and it's a tough job to contain them.
Now Taylor to throw on second down. Into heavy
go.
Traffic, and it's intercepted. And it's picked off. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I
Under
don't
me.
think that there's any way you can run back out there. And totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You can take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still on attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. They come out here in the eye. The first carry for the tailback, Jeremy Langford. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right?
Bad and bougie.
Very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front? Creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage possibility.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it third down.
Bad and bougie.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got to drag on as your primary
ruthless.
You got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Ruthless.
Out of the gun now on third down. His throw caught at about the 5. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal.
Don't move so fast, I might shoot you.
Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
I fucked it up.
Shift together here from the D-line. The offense inside the 5 here at the 4. It's first and goal. Give him 3 on the game.
How you not power that through? Bitch, bad and bougie.
Ronald Darby's selection makes a general manager look good. A terrific
Ratatouille.
Who is eager to tackle in the run game.
Second and goal to go now. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown.
The bitch, bad and bougie.
A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bears have taken the early lead. And he knocks it through. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10.
Something, nigga. Pull the trigger.
Yards up to the 27-yard line. And here come the
Bitch,
Bills.
bad and bougie.
Following the interception, we'll see what they can
Hey,
put together on this.
savage, ruthless.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every
Bougie.
game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win.
Savage, ruthless. This nigga about to ruin the song.
Coaches, that's all they
I
talk
ain't.
about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing
Nigga.
those and maximizing opportunities.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. It's complete to his tight end, Charles Clay.
He's not that tall.
For 24 yards.
There's completion to the tight end.
Good throw.
I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely.
I mean,
size, the hands,
speed. I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
Oh, shit.
This is
Fuck.
inside the 15.
Who is this?
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Their big
Is that a running back?
receiver. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away.
Bitch, bad and bougie. Hey,
And that'll
get it up
carry
in the...
over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Hey,
Now the Bears offense ready to take
I'm
over
never
again.
falling for that again,
They were able
nigga.
to punch it in the end zone last
Pull the
time.
trigger.
They're looking to do that again here for the defense. So they'll really
Bitch,
stop
bad
the
and
defense
bougie.
to get back in the end zone.
It always is punch, counter-punch.
Savage,
And
ruthless.
which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on
bad and
offense,
bougie.
they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more
Savage,
bouncing in and
ruthless.
out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure
bad
is
and
always the
bougie.
first way to go.
If you love pressure,
I love it.
Savage,
they
ruthless.
dial it up this drive. So incomplete on first.
What does
Let's
she
see what
have to
second
say?
down has in store.
I don't trust nobody. Pull the trigger.
A play action fake. They'll look to throw. And a hit
Them
charge
bitches
loose.
bad and bougie.
It's incomplete. Trey Burton, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd down.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move them all over the place to try and find good matchups. And they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
10 yards to go on 3rd.
There's nobody named 89 on the field. That's hilarious.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he comes back with one.
Them bitches bad and bougie.
18 yards there and a first down.
Well, the advantage has certainly shifted to the
Crop
defense as
top.
we began that
Yo,
third
bitch.
down play.
Smelling
They
like
found
chicken,
a way
you
to
know
foil
she.
it
For the
and
team.
have a first down.
Some of me.
Third time's a
You know that
charm,
bitch
right?
gonna
2
cream me cream.
incompletions. Had to have it on 3rd, and they got it.
Yeah, they stuck with it, weren't daunted at all, and picked it up.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
Some bitches bad and bougie.
They ran that one well.
What a play call, y'all. What a play call.
On the screen, they send a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
All right, here we go.
They go play action here on first down. Steps away to his left. And he will find a man. Harris Thomas comes open.
Shit, I'll take that.
Brought down after a good game.
Fucking, he read that play perfectly.
24 yards.
But
On any given pass, but you never
just because you cut him off there, don't mean it's over. Come on, man. Excuse me. I'd have just nobody but the trigger. Bad and bougie.
This is Langford on first and 10.
Ah, come on, boy. Wish you had more power. Now watch me, nay.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Back to throw. He completes it right side to White. And he is in. Touchdown.
Bad and bougie.
Kevin White, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bears are
That's because Asher done stole them all.
And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a good return. He's across
good hit.
the 35-yard line, right around the 36. And now out come the Bills. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching?
Way to get there. Way to get there, Mr. Witherspoon. Way to get there, boy. What the fuck I'm with?
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of
we feel it. Go ahead.
Not a great start.
So he got this dude Mullen. It's number 21. That's craziness. Fuck.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
I'm gonna start manning him up.
Pickup of 19 yards on the play, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. They'll try to sneak with Taylor.
No. They gave it to him. Oh, they didn't give it to him. Yes.
Forces a punt situation on 4th.
No gain. Quarterback sneak, no gain. Aren't you supposed to get something out of that?
Yeah, needed a full yard there.
Drop top. Butt chop. Your girl was smelling like.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensive. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. They'll sneak it with Taylor. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and they're able to convert here on 4th and inches.
It seems like, and it is a gamble on their side of the field, but they have supreme confidence in picking it up on a quarterback sneak. You can just feel it from this team.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight's matchup features two quarterbacks who will be trying to lead their team to victory. It's the Bills going up against the Bears. On the call here tonight, let's send it out to our guys in the booth. That's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
First opened way back in 1924, renovated in 2002. There's a look inside venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Tonight we start week 11 of the NFL season with a good one here between the Buffalo Bills and the Chicago Bears. They'll come out throwing here on first down. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Play clock winding down. And now with a play clock just about. Expire, John Fox is going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll look to throw now on first down. That's complete to White. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. It's a gain of 7, and that'll make it second down.
And that's the kind of pass that adds up over time, Brandon. You may not have picked up a first down there, but if you keep chipping away at it, eventually big plays may result.
Second down now after the pass completion. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. He'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
Detroit! Detroit! All right, here we go. Green, 39. Green, 39.
They'll run for the first time with Jeremy Langford. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks.
It's really simple to say that they know their identity, that they are a passing team. But one of the reasons that they're so successful, they know how to mix in the run and make sure that they keep the defense off balance and not able to just simply say, let's go get the quarterback and disrupt things.
So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go now. 3-19. 3-19.
He'll look to throw. It's caught. This is White. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
They completed the screen on the perimeter, but boy, that was textbook defense. Exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
A play fake as they set up to throw. Over the middle, open is Thomas. And he's brought down after a good gain. A good pickup there of 20 yards. And the young buck showing that ability, that agility to dance outside of the pocket, complete the deep ball.
And don't think for a second that the coaching staff didn't have their heart rate accelerate a little bit there, right? Anytime you have those young quarterbacks and they get outside of the pocket, you're just hoping that they make good decisions because so many things can happen that can go wrong when you throw it downfield like that. He got away with it there and in a big way.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Defensively, starting lineup for the Bills and a disruptor on the line, certainly Shaq Lawson.
Loved him during his time at Clemson. Really, really liked him when he played in the national championship game because he wasn't 100%, had gotten hurt in the game before, and found a way back onto the field and made a difference.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. They'll need to get the play off quickly. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
We got three, fellas. We got three. Hurry up, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He hits right, complete. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22.
And fits the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there able to concentrate, catch it, and even added a little extra at the end with a short run.
Set. 3-19.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. That is caught inside the 5. And he doesn't quite make it. They do stop him, but he gets it all the way down to the 1. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19. 3-19. Detroit! Watch it now, party!
Time running out here on the play clock. They'll look to run with Langford. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get.
To see, offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
Over! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 50.
off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Reggie Ragland in there to get him for a loss of 5.
Well, in my time in football, I've yet to see a playbook that draws up offensive plays designed to lose yardage. A running play loses yardage on first down. They try and throw it, take a sack on second down. What can the offensive coordinator come up with here on third down?
On play action, they'll throw. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Bears take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And it's up and good. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Watkins alone on the left side. Taylor. And his first look is incomplete. Sammy Watkins the intended target, and that'll bring up second down. The wide receivers, often a very, very talented group, and that's the case here.
And they don't mind showcasing it either. Those guys love to be flashy, love to make big plays out in the open field. They will attempt to do so in this game.
And he's brought down. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. They'll throw on first down with Taylor. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll bring up a second down. Defensively, the starters for Chicago, and they feel like they've got a big-time disruptor in Leonard Floyd from Georgia.
And when the draft process began, there was a mixed bag of opinions about Leonard Floyd. But as time went on and he tested and people saw him work out and they saw the sheer athleticism, people realized they'd better move fast to get him, and the Bears did, moving up in the first round to number 9 to pluck him.
Well, the offense lining up 1st and 10. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. On first down, it's Taylor. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter about to get underway with the Bills in possession. They've got a 2nd and 9 to start things out. Now the defense definitely showing blitz here. Taylor will throw again. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Their big-bodied receiver. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away. Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, Makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
On second down, Langford. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set. 1 receiver left, 3 to the right. Back to throw now on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jerry Hughes in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year. They'll drop the throw. They go screen play to Langford. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. And the dreaded face mask penalty, that's going to cost him 15 yards.
And it's such a dangerous play. Body going one way, and then your head gets yanked back the other. 15 yards is the right call.
Now a play fake here on first down. On the left side, a catch by White. And he's brought down. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
They go play action here on first down. He completes it right side to White, and he's going to get this inside the 30. And now White, not sure exactly what happened, but he's still down. We'll check on his status when we get back. Play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. They'll set up a throw. Over the middle, it's Thomas. And he's brought down after a good game. 23 yards on the play.
And those first downs do add up. The offense keeps the ball moving downfield and keeps their defense on the bench, giving them a chance to rest.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side.
Let's go! Green 39! Green 39!
They'll look to throw here on first down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Trey Burton, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bears are in for 6. Sometimes those tight ends are a mismatch. They found the mismatch there.
And that's exactly why you want to draw up those types of plays, because coverage is just going to go to the natural guys, the guys that make the big plays on the outside. If you work your tight end into it, that's a tough one for a defense to handle.
Tough. They couldn't handle it. It worked out for 6. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And the Bills getting set to go. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
Let's go!
Throwing now, Taylor on first down. And he fires one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
That throw has to be a quarterback's dream, doesn't it? Big tight end, curling in the middle of the field, so it's great sight lines for him. And when they show their numbers back to the quarterback, when they sit down right there, that should be pitch and catch. But there's no trace of nervousness there. He was able to diagnose that play from his linebacker position, stay in excellent coverage, and bat the ball away.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They come out here in the eye. Offense looks to punch it in here from the 1 on 2nd and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Jeremy Langford with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bears will extend their lead. It's good, and it is now 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. Oh, nice move.
Damn.
Here's the Buffalo.
He got that nigga got eaten up.
Wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And he finds a man with a crossover.
Man.
Give him 6 on the play, and they make this a 2nd down.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they could do so many things. Yes, they can line up.
Oh yeah, man, I forgot I got subs. I be forgetting with this team, man. These niggas are so nice.
Become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks. Those guys are worth their weight in gold.
Let's see what this is like. Let's see what y'all niggas talking about.
They'll come out in the pistol.
Let's go, Ohio!
Now they'll run it on the toss. And his first carry, he loses the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. Now Chicago getting ready to go.
Bro.
They will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that
He
easy,
slushed
right? To
them.
be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They'd have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
A gain of 4 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down.
I know the halftime's approaching.
Bad
I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. Now back to throw.
Oh, come on, man. I tried to get...
Dropped it in the end zone.
That was a beautiful route, too. Fuck you. Fuck you, Morales. Bitch.
Just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. The wide receiver moving to a new spot. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Got his man, and it's caught for Chicago.
What they know? Hey. What they know? Hey. What they know? Hey. What they know? Hey. Nigga's so mad, probably. I've gotta hear this nigga yell on his mic. The nigga quit. Oh man, the nigga quit. This nigga quit the game. They gave me a 42-14 win. That's not that bad. Not bad. Mm.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. It's a fresh start throughout the league here in Week 1 as these two teams have high hopes for the season ahead. It's the Lions going up against the Colts. With that, let's get you up to Indianapolis, the Circle City, as I'm happy to say hello to our brand new broadcast team for 2016. It's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Larry, from the heartland of America, EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to Lucas Oil Stadium here in Indianapolis. Today, the opener of the 2016 NFL season between the Detroit Lions and the Indianapolis Colts. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. They'll run for the first time with Ronnie Hillman. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Offense in a good spot here, 2nd and 2. They keep it on the ground. Hillman. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Darius Butler makes the tackle. We get a look now at the offensive starting unit for the Detroit Lions, and one big target they have at tight end is Eric Ebron.
And they are ready for him to fulfill his promise because he was drafted to be a game breaker. Big target, guy who could block at the line of scrimmage, but really get downfield and make plays against defenders, overmatch them. They haven't seen enough of that yet. They want to come to the front in 2016.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. And Tate's got it. Well, we saw the practice film this week. They wanted to focus on these intermediate passing plays, and it paid off there.
And they took that focus not just to the practice field, but in the film room to show the guys exactly what they wanted, what types of looks they should expect to get, and how they would beat those coverages each and every time, and it paid off on that play.
They go play action here on first down. And that's caught inside the 35. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down. And let's go through the starting defense for Indianapolis.
DeQuell Jackson may not get the attention other inside linebackers get, but check his stats. Year in and year out, it may take him to the Pro Bowl.
Here we go with 2nd and 7. Hillman again. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd. So the Lions go backwards there, and unfortunately that's something they saw a lot in 2015. They had the fewest rushing yards of any team in the NFL.
And it's one of those dubious titles that no one really wants to claim. Even teams who say, well, I'll worry about running it because we throw it all the time. Being able to run it when you want to is a key to success in the NFL, and Detroit struggled doing that.
They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. It's caught, Jones. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Marvin Jones, his first touchdown as a Detroit Lion. And the Lions take it right down and score on the opening drive. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And with the new rule, that decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he only gets to the 20. And some extras coming up on the line here, readying for the blitz. Now a first down throw. Luck completes it to Moncrief, left side. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Partner, nothing complicated here. This is just a pretty simple drag route.
You're exactly right, Brandon. Instead of throwing it downfield, they just throw it underneath and let the receiver do the work.
Now Luck. On the right side, it's Hilton with a catch. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So the offense has it 1st and 10. On first down, it's Luck. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. And he's brought down. It's a pickup of 14 there. And it'll give the Colts a first down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Over to the right side, caught by Moncrief. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Four yards remaining now on 2nd down. To the air again, Luck. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Quentin Coples in there to drop him with his first sack of 2016. And the defense will try and pin their ears back and get pressure again here after the sack. It's 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Luck. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. This is Hillman on 1st and 10. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Here with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin as the Lions are in possession. 6 yards here to go for the offense on 2nd down. This is Hillman. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. The tackle there by Akeem Ayers.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
They'll come out in the pistol. Stafford looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he connects with Ebron. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it now. The confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it. We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
Now a play fake it at Stafford. To the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and, of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
So the D-line's going to spread out. Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford surveying the field. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a good turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And the Colts offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. After the interception, it's Locke. Completes it to Moncrief left side. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. They'll fake it. Now Locke. Over the middle here, it's Hilton. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And when an offense is doing a nice job selling the play-action pass, a lot of responsibility shifts to the linebackers. They're the ones that have to determine run or pass and get to the proper places on the field.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. On 1st down, Locke. His throw incomplete. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. And on 2nd and 10 now. Back to the air. Locke on 2nd down. He's going to fire one deep into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Nevin Lawson with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there. Again, we'll see the pistol here. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. From his own goal line, Stafford. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to find Marvin Jones that time. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
And on 3rd down, the Colts have added an extra defensive back.
Flooding the passing lanes.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it.
And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Here's Sam Martin now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. Returnable here from the 38. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Colts are set up well as they take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite at that level and not at that age. But I was
going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
On 2nd and 10, Locke. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
My high school coach, John Ford, used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I think that's what we just saw there. Harassed in the pocket, and he throws into double coverage anyway.
He called you laddie?
He called me laddie, and that was the nicest thing he called me.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's 4th down. And here now the 8th-year man, Pat McAfee, to kick it away.
You can feel the anguish all the way up here. It certainly looked like he had that one in the end zone, open, unable to hold on to it.
And not great starting field position here for the offense. Another pistol look here. They go play action. Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground. And they'll stop him at the 1-yard line, but small consolation there following the turnover. The Colts now, their offense works their way back onto the field. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive team.
And he takes it in for a Colts score. Andrew Luck taking it in. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And Detroit getting set to go now. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Stafford on 1st down. Over the middle, complete to Tate. It's a gain of 9 yards, and that'll make it 2nd and short.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game. Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
It's a gain of 24 that time, and it's good enough for a Detroit first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. And another timeout taken by the Colts. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. 10th carry now for Ronnie Hillman. And a short gain here down to the 22. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. 2 minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. We'll come back to Indianapolis right after this. So 1 yard to go here on 3rd down. Stafford looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he connects with Ebron. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
And they're going to speed things up here.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Their big tight end from 10 yards out. And the Lions are in for 6. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And the Colts coming out now. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field. Punch it in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, give up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here. So 2nd and 10 here. They'll run. This is Robert Turbin. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Play fake to Turbin. Now Luck. He's going to air one out. And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down. On 4th down, here's Pat McAfee to kick it away.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
A good return there, 17 yards. And the Lions will take over. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
On 2nd and 10, Stafford. He's got time in the pocket. And Jones has it over the middle. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On 1st down at Stafford. Looking for Tate, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
After the interception, it's Love. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking for Jack Doyle that time. That'll bring up second down. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. On 2nd and 10, Love. Now a hit, and Love lost the football. It's out. And he'll be marked down at the 2-yard line. Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over. And where the ball is now, you got the field goal pretty much in the bag. Now do you try for the end zone a couple of times?
I don't think there's any question about it. You might get a gift of 6 points rather than the 3 that you just noted.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Here's Stafford now on 2nd down. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off a drive. They had a chance there to finish things off, didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. So they recover the fumble in plus position, but they can't go anywhere. In fact, they go backwards, but they do get a field goal out of it.
They'll take the 3, but in a lot of ways, they feel like they let themselves down by not capitalizing, and they definitely let the defense down for getting the key turnover.
It's a short kick, taken near the 18. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards. And hello, I guess Larry's halftime show was buttoned through. And we are moving on and ready to go for the 3rd quarter. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive, and we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. on second down. Here's Luck. And did he get the feet down? No. They'll say he did not. It's incomplete.
That's a nice catch, but unable to stay in bounds. And remember, it wasn't a wide receiver who works on that all the time.
I was going to say, he likes to get the ball handed to him. Now, don't get me wrong. He's part of the passing game as well, but maybe a little out of his comfort zone there.
Yeah, he might want to have a few words to say to us about that later, but I am still going with you on that one. Wide receivers work on a little bit more.
Nothing doing on that one. It'll be fourth down. Here's Pat McAfee now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. This is taken at about the 14. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. They go play action here on first down. Ebron caught left side. And he's brought down after a good gain. And a nice gain of 21 yards. So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense, so you got to be good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do, and it's not something that is really evident when you watch it on the screen. But everyone's talking, communicating, pointing, and it keeps you from chasing receivers because you have a specific zone you have to cover. When a receiver's in your zone and he crosses to another one, you got to let your guy know. They got a completion there, but I like the discipline they showed to stay in their proper areas and then make the tackle.
Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a third and about 5.
3rd and 5, so they bring in an extra defensive back.
Expecting pass.
Tough day. Tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
So put another 3 on the board, and all things considered, a good opening drive here to begin the third quarter.
It sure was. I think as a head coach, you're happy to come out and put a little drive together, take the 3 points, and build on your lead.
Here comes the Colts offense now as they make their way onto the field. And they're coming off a 3 and out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Here's Luck now on 2nd down. And Dwayne Allen on the ground. And he's brought down. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Okay, when the big guy runs a corner route, you're asking a lot no matter who's covering him. Doesn't matter whether it's a linebacker or a defensive back. Yeah. He usually has the advantage because of his body type.
The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Now a play fake here on first down. Over the middle, Dorsett. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there.
I'm not quite sure how he wasn't able to hold on to that one in the end zone. A great opportunity lost, but a lot of relief for the defensive guys. When they get into film next week, they're going to want to know what happened. Where was the breakdown that almost allowed a touchdown?
2nd and 10, Luck again. And Luck will be intercepted for a 3rd time. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So here come the Lions now. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that.
Golden Tate's going to go. And he'll be taken down deep into Indianapolis territory. It's a big play. Stafford to Tate. 81 yards. From the red zone now, Stafford out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal. It only took Stafford 90 games to hit 25,000 yards in his career, fastest ever, and he adds to that yardage total there.
I'm not sure anyone in the league has a more confident arm than Matthew Stafford does. He can wait until they're actually open before delivering, as opposed to anticipating them being open because of the strength of his arm, and he doesn't mind showing it off.
So a little grabbing there, but this time it goes against the offense for holding. To throw is Stafford. And the Detroit Lions hit pay dirt.
As more and more up-tempo football creeps into the NFL game, some coaches don't think time of possession matters anymore. I believe we found one of them.
Now they send a running back in motion right. Stafford's going to try and throw for it. He hits Riddick underneath. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Now the Colts offense gets ready to head back on the field. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline? Partner, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself.
It got his man complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Dante Moncrief, 75 yards. And the Colts are able to draw a bit closer.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And they're going to go soft on the corners. They go play action here on first down. And Jones has it over the middle. And he's brought down after a good gain. Give him 30 yards there.
Now, that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield, those guys made that play possible.
Stafford on first down. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. Back now here on EA Sports. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Play action. Stafford. Ebron caught left side. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll be a second down. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
On first down, it's Stafford. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
Out to the flat for Reddick. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that's going to lead to a third down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progression.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Marvin Jones with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. And this one through the uprights and good. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. Defense showing blitz. Now a play fake here on first down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. He was looking for Robert Turbin out of the backfield. And it's second down.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. On 2nd and 10, Locke. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down. From his goal line here, Locke. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down. Here's Pat McAfee now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
And where will this be spotted? The side judge says it went out just across midfield. So the Lions offense ready to go back out onto the field. The drive starts with a carry by Ronnie Hillman. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give them 11 on the gain there. And it'll be first down Detroit.
Well, I'd say that run's pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, this offensive line has controlled the line of scrimmage, given them time to throw it, run it, do whatever they wanted. That's why there are points up on the board. And right now, the psyche of the offense, we're in control, and we can do whatever we feel like doing out here on the field. I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
Fourth quarter with the lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on first down. They did that, plus 3.
Riddick with a carry. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's third down. And in this situation with a lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
From the gun on third down, Stafford. The left side completion to Jones. And he's going to go out of bounds, taking it down inside the 25. Fresh set of downs here. And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up first downs and keeping the football. And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Now Hillman, he has been active this afternoon. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. And quickly, they get to the line. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
And Prater's kick is on the money. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens things out even further here in the fourth.
Hey, in this league, you can never have too much. So if you're in range, grab the 3 whenever you can.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Well, the pressure, the hits, the sacks have been coming at him all game long. I'm frankly surprised that they haven't found a solution yet to create more time for him to throw it, or maybe change what they do on offense.
And that's one of the biggest differences in this game and why they're losing right now. Second and 10, Luck again. He's going to wind up and air it out. He's got a man, complete. A big play there for Indy. 47 yards. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's the first-round pick, William Jackson III. And Detroit getting set to go now. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't doesn't work too well for most teams, run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. And they're behind the sticks here a bit now, dealing with a 2nd and 12. It's a give for Hillman running right. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and they've got it back to 3rd and 10.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
Now it's Stafford off the bootleg. He's going to sling this deep downfield, and he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. To throw on 2nd down is Locke. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Josh Ferguson, his first NFL reception, goes for 6. And the Colts are able to cut into this lead.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
So 2 scores down, time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And able to push his way forward. And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. A handoff, Ronnie Hillman. And he'll be stopped up quick. And another timeout taken by the Colts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And this one is right down Broadway. And that will make this now a 19-point advantage. A little bit of a lower trajectory there on the deep kick, and it worked.
Had to do it because he had to drive it out low because of the length of the kick. Able to do that, got it above the defense and over the post.
And the Colts getting ready to go. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ego Ferguson in there to get him for what will be a loss of 13 yards. And partner, this first week, this first game that we get to call together, so special every year, week one. You had the flyover, the big American flag out there before the game, all the hoopla, just having football back, so special.
It is an opening day, opening game. There's just nothing like it because you really build to a crescendo. But the best part for us is that crescendo lasts for a while. Opening game here, an entire season, we get into the playoffs, to the Super Bowl. I was really excited. I could barely sleep last night. I can't imagine being a player.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.